The courtroom froze when Judge Meredith Clay pointed at the security guard and sneered, "You people don't belong here." Her words cut through the air like a gavel. But among the stunned crowd, a 10-year-old girl clutched her father's notepad, her brown eyes steady, burning with quiet fire. No one knew she had spent years reading the laws her father protected. And soon, this invisible child would make the entire court stand silent. The sound of her small voice echoed first. The courtroom was bright, but the air felt cold. Judge Meredith Clay sat high on the bench, her white robe pristine, her chin lifted in quiet arrogance. When the black security guard stepped forward to deliver a forgotten document, she didn't even look at him. "Next time," she said sharply, "send someone who belongs in this courtroom." A murmur rippled through the crowd. Her gaze dropped to the little girl standing beside the man, 10-year-old Naomi Carter, small, steady, eyes wide. "And why is she here?" the judge asked. "She's my daughter, Your Honor," the guard said softly. Clay scoffed. "Then teach her where her place is. This is no playground for." Her words hung unfinished, slicing the air. Naomi clutched her father's worn notepad. Each page inside was filled with laws he once read aloud while guarding late-night hearings. The gavel struck once, but something deeper had already cracked. The morning dragged on. Naomi sat quietly in the back row, listening as the judge grilled a nervous young public defender. Her father stood by the door, shoulders tense, face blank, the practiced calm of a man used to swallowing insults. When Clay's eyes flicked toward him again, her tone sharpened. "Security, maybe focus on guarding, not gawking," she snapped. Laughter scattered through the benches. Naomi lowered her gaze, pretending not to hear, but her small hands trembled against the notepad. A page slipped loose and fell to the floor, the sound soft yet heavy. She bent to pick it up, her father's handwriting stared back at her, "Equal protection under the law shall not be denied." Her throat tightened. What would you do if the person meant to protect justice became the one breaking it? She looked up at the judge again, her fear quietly turning into resolve. By noon, tension filled the courtroom like smoke. A heated case unfolded, an eviction hearing involving a black family accused of trespassing their own home due to a legal loophole. The attorney stumbled over the code, and the judge rolled her eyes. "Clearly no one here understands federal property law," she said. Naomi's father stepped forward politely. "Your Honor, with respect." Silence. Clay barked. "Your security, not counsel. Stay in your lane." Gasps echoed. Naomi stood before thinking. "He's right," she said softly. The room turned. The judge glared. "Excuse me." Naomi's small voice did not waver. Clause 12 of Section 103 says possession remains with the homeowner until formal reassignment. The clerk blinked. "That's correct." The judge froze, then forced a thin smile. "Who fed you that line, little girl?" "My father," Naomi said. "And the U.S. Constitution." A ripple of silence spread. Then the heavy doors opened. Chief Justice Daniels, the presiding head of the circuit, stepped in. He had heard everything. Daniels walked straight to the bench. "Judge Clay," he said evenly, "I heard your words. You people don't belong here, is that what you said in my courtroom?" Clay paled. It was a misunderstanding. He raised a hand. "No. What's misunderstood is who truly belongs here." He turned toward Naomi. "Child, what did you just cite?" Naomi repeated the clause, each word clear, unshaken. Daniels nodded. "Then you understand more law than some adults on this bench." He faced the judge again. "You are hereby suspended pending review. Court is adjourned." The gavel fell, not hers, his. The room erupted in whispers. Naomi's father knelt beside her, eyes wet but proud. She handed him the notepad. "You taught me these words, Dad. I just spoke them out loud. He smiled through tears. And the whole world heard. As they turned to leave, the courtroom, once cold and distant, felt warmer, alive with quiet respect. Naomi glanced back at the empty judge's seat. It wasn't power that made the law, it was truth, finally spoken. And for the first time, every voice in that room belonged.